Sponsored by RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. RxCardClub.com. QA. What are the best ways to protect against chainsaw injuries? First and foremost, because cuts and fractures to arms and especially legs are the most frequent injuries, chainsaw users should wear Kevlar chaps to protect themselves, along with helmets, gloves and eye protection. Credit, Michael Hoots. Penn State. Breakfall is the time of year when thousands of Pennsylvania residents head to forests and woodlots with chainsaws to cut firewood to heat and enhance their homes over the coming winter months. Break. It's a risky endeavor, according to accident statistics and researchers in Penn State's College of Agricultural Sciences. Judd Michael, professor of agricultural and biological engineering, who recently published a study in Safety on Chainsaw Injuries, urges those who use the powerful, dangerous tools to take precautions. Break. Michael and his co-author Sarop Goraju, of the University of Florida, conducted an exhaustive review and analysis of 5 years of chainsaw-related accident data from across the United States and collected in 2 public databases. In the Q&A below, Michael discussed some eye-opening takeaways and offers some advice. How common are chainsaw-related accidents? Break. The average person doesn't realize how dangerous chainsaws are. We found that from 20,182,022, nearly 130,000 people went to hospital emergency rooms in the U.S. for chainsaw-related injuries. Pennsylvania is one of the top 3 states for chainsaw-related injuries. I think that's because we have a large number of small individual landowners who might want to cut down some trees on their land to have firewood at their home or cabin. Break. And Pennsylvania has an unparalleled forest resource, which leads a lot of people to want to cut their own firewood for either heat or ambiance. I think that leads to some of the hazards and some of the accidents. What stood out to you from the chainsaw-related accident statistics? Break. We saw that casual chainsaw users who we call weekend warriors are much more likely to be injured in an accident than professionals who use chainsaws regularly on the job. That's because the pros receive training in safe usage of the tool and their use of personal protective equipment is high. What lessons can casual users learn from a professional to reduce their risks? Break. First and foremost, because we saw that cuts and fractures to arms and especially legs were the most frequent injuries, chainsaw users should wear Kevlar chaps to protect themselves, along with helmets, gloves and eye protection. And before venturing into a woodlot or forest with a chainsaw, they should take the time to receive some training. Does Penn State offer education that would help chainsaw users be safe? Break. Penn State Extension offers several videos instructing chainsaw users, and I recommend that anyone who plans to operate a chainsaw watch Chainsaw Safety Tips and Chainsaw PPE Protects People. Also, they should read this story about our previous work. Break. Also, in the Penn State College of Agricultural Sciences, we're constantly working via research, outreach, education and Moretto protect the health and safety of Pennsylvania residents. I highly recommend that folks peruse the website for more information about how to protect themselves not just from chainsaw injuries but also from other potential hazards. From your research and many years of using chainsaws in the woods yourself, are there any more words of wisdom you can offer? Break. Yes, and it's an important safety message. Statistics show that most victims are injured with cuts and open wounds from the saw teeth, but most deaths were caused not by the chainsaw itself, but by trees or limbs falling on victims who were using one. Chainsaw users should always be aware of their surroundings and keep bystanders away from the felling zone. Hazard recognition from both the saw and surrounding objects is one of the most important lessons a sawyer can learn. Break. More information, Judd H. Michael et al., Occupational and Non-Occupational Chainsaw Injuries in the United States, 20,182,022, Safety, 2025. DOI, 10.3390/Safety11030075. Provided by Pennsylvania State University. Break. Citation, Q&A. What are the best ways to protect against chainsaw injuries? 2025, October 1st, retrieved the 1st of October 2025 from https://medicalexpress.com/news/2025 to 10 QA Ways Chainsaw Injuries.html. Break this document is subject to copyright. Apart from any fair dealing for the purpose of private study or research, no part may be reproduced without the written permission. The content is provided for information purposes only. rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 80% on prescription drugs.